And we actually left out one of the verses because the N-word was just peppered with it so much. We thought to ourselves, you know, there are people watching at home who can only take that word so many times. But you thought, I've simply got to make a point, yeah?
Yeah, and I think that point has been well made now, and it's been really interesting when I've been approached by the media, how they tackle talking about it, whether it's been radio or TV, whether they let me say it or we just talk about it. But in hip-hop, no one asks them to do that. They just can say however they want, as many times as they want, and it's really interesting that me opposing that gets more challenge than a hip-hop artist that uses it all the time.
And when you say gets more challenge, just how much challenge? What's happened to you in the last year?
Well, it's been really interesting in terms of the people that have agreed with what I had to say and say we wish more people would speak out against the term, but others are kind of like, it's gone too far.
Really?
So that this word is just out there, it's going to be used, there's no way you can rein it back in. I just came back from New York and it was really interesting, even on the subway.
Did you do the poetry circuit, did you?
Yeah, I did a couple of gigs and I went to a high school in Brooklyn and did some workshops as well as performing out there. And it's just so common. On the subway you'll hear young and old, girls and guys saying it. And,
like my N-word?
Yeah. And
term of endearment?
I mean, the thing about, term of endearment, and not just black people in America, anyone who's not white is saying it. And I think it could go further than that here as well, like, because I do hear white people very rarely say it, and they are sometimes challenged, and sometimes it's kind of like, oh, well, they're down. And it's like, you can't be down with that word at all. I'm not down with that word, and I don't think we should get down with it.